as a matter of fact. Giada? What's going on, my people? Who says no, man? How can you do that, man? I thought I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna see a solid 100%. Instead, I see somebody saying no. Look, mate, this is a very, very serious and important topic for me. First and foremost, my name is Vincenzo Persone. If you like the channel, these type of things, these are my dogs. Marta, let me see if I can point them somehow. Marta, the black and white is Marta anyway, and the other one is Dali. All right, and this is the crew. Okay, and let me close. I want to use this. Let me make it a little bit. Never put a hat on the table. They say, right? I think they say that. So what's going on, my people? It's a beautiful Saturday night. As you can see, I'm 40, man. Of course I'm home. Of course I'm doing nothing. My kids are upstairs with my wife, trying to sleep. And I'm here just chilling, man. And I'm feeling like I'm living my best life, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is going to be a hot topic, and I think there's going to be a lot of attendance and a lot of expectation. Do you know what I'm saying? Thank you very much. Solid, do you know what I'm saying? We are solid, brother. We don't mess around. Oh, this is my little army right here. Bang, bang. I don't need nobody else. Do you know what I mean? I feel safe. Although they got me chased by a boar once, but it's alright. I still feel safe. Anyway, let's stick to the topic. So, like I said, yeah, I would appreciate if you like and subscribe. I'll wait for a little bit more votes to, you know, to get a better grip, because I'm not happy. At the beginning, I thought I wanted to do Maradona is the best of all time. Yes, 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 absolutely. I wanted to do it like that. Then I said, that's unreasonable, man. You gotta give people a chance to express their opinion. and respect it. You know what I'm saying? Although might not agree, you gotta give people the chance. You know what I'm saying? Let me put some cream in my hands. Actually, no, I have to handle the woods. Better not to put cream on my hands before I catch fire. Let me show you my fire, bro. Let me show my fire, okay? I live in the outdoor, so see my fire. See, you see the dogs in front of the fire. Are these two not living the best life? Seriously. Seriously, who's better than them? Right now, who's better than them? Right now, who's better than my dogs? Seriously. Right, let's wait another 3 minutes to get started. 7 votes. Hopefully we get to 10 votes. That would be very good. I'm liking the gap. I'm liking the fact that we are creating a gap. I'm loving that. I want that 80%. Let's target that 80%. Let's go. Drop another yes. And Johnny Duca, man, thank you, bro. I don't know if I said it. I had a little gin and tonic, so I'm not fully responsible. You know what I'm saying? But this is a plus 18 environment. I don't swear. I don't use bad language. I don't like it. I have kids. Okay, so I have to lead by example. Okay, although this is a plus 18, I want my kids to be able to watch this with no problems. Okay. So, Gianni Di Mattia, God bless. Hello, my brother. Okay, 9 votes. As soon as we hit 10 votes, I think we can get started on it. Because this could be emotional for me. It could get very personal for me. Because this is more than football for me. I'm being real. This is an individual that indirectly changed people's life, included mine. 100%. So this is not, obviously I joke, I mean I respect people, 60-40, man, this is painful. This is painful. Listen to me. If by accident, okay, I don't even want to, look, I don't even say it, okay? I don't want to say it. I don't want to entertain the argument as of now. It hasn't happened yet. Okay? And it's not going to happen. So let's keep it together. And stay focused, man. Okay. Boom, I like that. 60-40, you know what I'm saying? It's good. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Give me another minute, bro. Another minute to break it down. Break it down. Let's see if we get more votes in. We're sitting on that 60-40. Give me more, give me more. Give me more, give me more. Let's go. Press that yes button, bro. Press yes, and then you think later. You do it first and then you think. Because this is a novice question. Okay, I think it's time for me to get it started. Okay, and I don't really know where to start. Okay, probably with the upbringing. Okay, I was born in 1986. Sorry, 87, and Maradona was bigger than life. And I grew up. My dad idolized him. Absolutely idolized Maradona. He was like a god. And we are not from Napoli. Okay, we were living up north. I come from a Sicilian family. And we were living up north. And I grew up with this idol of Maradona. I had the VHS. I had everything. And one thing that Maradona, to me, makes him head and shoulder above anybody else is the happiness and the joyfulness that he expressed when he played, that somehow got lost through the years. People used to enjoy playing football. You will see players laugh much more. Not laugh, but you know what I mean, smiling on the pitch. You will see um, different characters. You will recognize the players from the character. Maradona was a happy person. He was a man of faults, 1,000,000%. Man of trouble, 1,000,000,000%. But was he fake? No. Was he scared of anybody? No. Was real? 100%. What you were seeing was what were you getting? You could either get, because Maradona was himself, no filters, because Maradona was bigger than anybody else. And the beauty of it is that he knew it and he owned it. So whenever he had something to say, he would say it and he would own it. And what were you going to do about it? This was Maradona. Maradona is the last frontier of savages. Right? Maradona was real. You could either see a very smiling person, or you could see a very angry person, because it was real. So he was subject to moods and to what people would say to him, and he had natural and transparent reaction. So you could either get the best of him or you could get the worst of him. Maradona was real, and he made the normal people, the average person people, understand it's cool to be troubled a little bit. You don't have to be ashamed if you make mistakes. Maradona owned everything, and he taught the guy, the trouble guy, don't lose your smile. Don't you ever lose your smile, whatever it is, don't you lose your smile. Because Maradona was, if you look at Maradona's interviews, and I've watched 1,000,000,000 of them, Maradona, 90% of the interview, he was smiling. He was an happy person. Even when he was saying bad things about people, he would say things smiling, because he was an happy individual. Do you know what I mean? And the people loved him because they found him extremely real and they could relate to him. That's why Maradona is the people player. You know what I'm saying? He's the people player. People can relate to him. I know the argument that a lot of people can make. You know? I know Messi is probably the people that says no, probably Messi is the person that I'm thinking about. Very likely, you know. But I think I went too fast, didn't I? I think I just bam, because this thing get me going. Anyway, I went for a little bit more votes, I wanted to say, and we get cracking. My fire is beautiful, man. Fire is I'm a pro, man. I don't play. Well, come on, let's go to 20 votes. This thing deserved 20 votes. %. It deserves 20 votes. So we got time. Maybe it's the only thing that we have. It will be here when we want. Do you know what I'm saying? Time is not a problem. Time is not the problem at all. There's plenty of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Time is not an issue, bro. Never. I mean, it will never be. You know? Maradona, man. Maradona made you dream. You will watch him, you will smile. It would make you smile. You will leave. It would leave something in you that will make you say, "Wow, this is awesome." Do you know what I mean? It It will make you want to go play football a little bit. You call your buddies, hey, let's go, let's kick some balls. You know what I'm saying? Maradona was just amazing. It was spectacular. It was acrobatic. It was agile. He had speed. He had the left foot of an angel, of two angels, of 10 angels. Sorry, last 10 angels. Left foot of 10 angels. Okay? He could jump, he could run, he could dribble past people, he could make beautiful passes. Are you telling me Messi is tremendous? I ain't arguing with that. I'm not taking anything away from Messi. I am only saying, Messi, are you telling me Messi can pass a long ball better than Maradona? 50 yards pass? Are you serious? Go watch it. Or can free kick better than Maradona, Messi? You serious? Go watch it. Can dribble pass better? It was more creative? Go watch it. Maradona is the most creative player of all time. The thing that he would do, you'd be like, what the hell is this? What is he doing? He keeps, he starts bouncing the ball and flipping it, you know, because he would leave you confused because he was creative. And he had such a complete control of the ball that it made him look unreal and impossible to reach. And it is. It's one of them, you know. It's one of them. You know what I'm saying? Giada, l'acqua per favore. Sì, brutto. It is one of them, you know. Go watch Maradona's free kicks. And look, if you go on YouTube now, yeah, you go, you say you YouTube, you type Maradona full game, Napoli. There are free games, full games. They're not the best quality games, but that's not the thing. Watch the type of playing. Watch what was allowed at that time. Okay? Watch what was allowed. And if after you watch that, you would realize that the game was way more physical than now. People would get kicked way more than now. Okay? Way more than now, and it was tolerated. Right? There was a tolerance about him. Now there's no tolerance. Now you raise your foot above the ankle, right? It's a red card. Any part of the pitch, right? His games got much less physical. That's why defending got much more difficult, you know. But back in the days, they will kick you. They would not be sent off, so they would kick you 20 times. Like I did. I watched this game. I think it was either Napoli Juve, Napoli Milan, something like that. Okay, with Maradona, and I was shocked. It's another game. It's a complete different game. Every single player was extremely technical with his feet. They could all play. Especially from midfield to forward, they would all have beautiful feet. Yeah, they could play with the ball. But they would get kicked a lot, and the game would is around that physical challenges. And you see how many times Maradona get kicked, pushed, flipped around, and he doesn't complain. Nobody gets sent off. Okay. So based on this, my argument is, could Messi play in Maradona's era? I do not think so. The game would be too physical for him. They would break him. They would break him. But seriously, they would hurt him. Because that's what they would do. The game was like that. Defenders would kick you. That's what was defending was about. We are talking about 40 years ago, unfortunately for me. Giada, ma già la tosse. Vai. Basta, andate via. So I said, could Messi play in Maradona's era? I highly doubt it. I think they would kick him to pieces. I think they would bully him around. I would think they would play with him. Because at that time, there were a lot of technical players. A lot of technical players at that time. And so I think Messi, being an extremely talented player, wouldn't stand out as much as of now. And whether in other hands, on the other side, I strongly believe Maradona would absolutely destroy these defenders. I think Maradona would be the happiest player of all time. Are you telling me that if I dribble past these guys, they can't even run? Right? They're too big and too awkward, right? And you're telling me that if they raise their foot above my ankle and they touch my shin, they get sent off. Is that true? That's what Maradona would say, first thing. Is that true? And you say, yes, Diego, yes, new rules, man. They can't even get close to you. They push you a little bit in the penalty box is penalty. What? I think Maradona was called. I think Maradona would be extremely successful. So, the question is this. Bring this Messi with this technology, with everything, to the back, to the past. I don't think Messi would survive. You bring Maradona to here, right? I think Maradona would thrive. I think Maradona would just walk past people and have been real. And he would play with the keepers. That's what I think, personally. Seriously. That's what I think. It would be too much for everybody. I think Messi would get kicked to pieces in the 80s. Kicked to pieces. Probably sitting on the bench, if I'm real with you. And I'm not being disrespectful to Messi. I highly rate him. Seriously. Probably the second best. But Maradona just could relate. You could relate. Look at Napoli, man. Go to Napoli now. This thing is old, man. This is not a new story, bro. This is an old story. This is a 40 years old story. Do you know what I'm saying? It's very old for a story. Do you know what I mean? Especially in football. You go to Napoli, there's graffitis, there's painting of him. People light candles for him. Do you know? It's it makes you understand what he gave to people, you know. He gave a lot to people, man. And people always backed him because they knew Maradona was one of them. I feel like you could sit on and have dinner with Maradona and talk to him like he was your brother from the first night. That's what I feel about him. If you get on the good side of him, because remember, and that is not a bad thing, having the character to choose who you mess with or not, it's not a bad thing. It's part of your character. You certainly can't hate everyone, and the other side, you can't love everyone. Do you know what I mean? This is what it is. But Maradona, I feel like if he was having dinner with you, you could talk to him after a glass of wine. You could talk to him like a brother, like an uncle. You know what I mean? That's what I feel about Maradona. That he was a real person, one of us. Do you know what I mean? I can't be saying any of this about this new generation. Tell me one player that make you feel like that. Make you feel like you meet him in a parallel universe. You meet him at the park. You say, "Yo, Diego, you want to have lunch? Where you in? Yeah, I'm coming over." You bring him home and you talk to him like you always knew him. You laugh, you drink wine, you drink a little whiskey, you smoke a cigar with him. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I feel. I feel Maradona was one of these type of person. You know, that's maybe I don't know, cause I don't know, but that's my feeling, and I really don't have any, and I really don't have any type of feelings like that towards any player of this new generation. I think the game has become very algorithm based. Sorry, algorithm based. So as you might have noticed that in time we lost the characters. We lost the characters. There's no more characters. I like the characters. I like a Diego Costa type of character. If you know, Premier League. I like an Eden Hazard type of character. I need a character. A Ronaldinho or R9 type of character. Cristiano Ronaldo type of. I need somebody with a little bit of realness, but I need a person that I can relate to. Do you know what I mean? Ronaldo is bigger than life. Cristiano Ronaldo, right? Let's go to him for a second. Cristiano Ronaldo is richer than life, yeah. He's bigger. He could live forever and be fine. Okay, the man could live forever and be okay. As a matter of fact, all his family could live forever and be okay and be good. Just if you just stop. I stop now. With all he has, he could just live forever. You know what I mean? But there are sides of him when I hear him speaking that although he wears the Prada, he wears the Gucci, he wears the everything, he's got the tan on. He's beautiful. He's got this bright white eye. He's a model. It's beautiful. It's very, you know what I'm saying? He's got makeup on and everything. When he talks about certain things, I can see the man I could relate to. I can feel the upbringing when he disagree with people, when, you know what I'm saying, and I feel like it gives you some real side of him. Therefore, you can relate to him somehow. He was a poor kid, and everything, and the rest is history. And I need that personally. I think, yeah, but this is football. It shouldn't be. It's just a sport. I'm sorry, man. You can't do that now. It's too late for me to change. I've been watching this for too long. I can't change this now. For me, this football is family. Football is Sunday. Football is a chat with the mates. Is a chat with my father, with my. Football is everything. Oh, my son, my daughter caught a coffee, huh? My daughter, hear that? That's bad. My daughter. No, tomorrow we'll see. I hope she get. Okay, anyway. And so, sorry, I was in the middle of a point. I couldn't just stop like that. Hello, appreciate. Do like and subscribe, and let's get this to 20. 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 So you know what I'm saying? For me to recognize and put a player in the best of all time list, I have to be able to relate to him somehow in some crazy ways. In a way he gets mad and I can see myself reacting to. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes Ronaldo, he gets provoked a lot, and I see that we've seen him crying. He showed many. If you go on YouTube, you have many opportunities to see all sides of Cristiano Ronaldo. When he's happy, when he cries, when he's mad, when he punches somebody, when he tackles somebody, when he laughed with a kid. You can see all sides of him, you know. And to me, I need that to, for me, put player up there. You know, obviously you gotta have obviously the results on the pitch. You got to do special things to be put in that place. But look, it's a difficult argument, and it's very, very subjective. Do you know what I'm saying? Of one thing, the argument for me is not the number one. The number one is extremely clear to me, and it's Maradona. And I don't have any doubt in my heart, and I'm honest, and I'm sincere. Maradona is the player that I would watch the highlights whenever I get the opportunity, and the player that I would pick for an 11-a-side against anybody. I can pick any player. It's the first player that I pick is Maradona. If you want to watch some beautiful football, the first player I pick is Maradona. It's both for me. It's beauty and efficiency. It was beautiful, but it will win you games as well. You know? So, to me, to be Messi was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I think I didn't even need to say it. Absolutely brilliant. I watch his highlights very often because he's beautiful. He's an absolute superstar. The best is left-footed. Look, the best left foot since Maradona. For sure, after him, there's him. I believe. In terms of the ability with the ball, the thing I have to say about Messi is that I don't know anything about Messi. There's no interviews, there's nothing, it doesn't give anything away. It's very private. He never bothered to learn English or any other language. He never bothered to do any of that. I watched Mbappe today speaking Spanish like he was born there. How long has he been there? 2 years? The kid speaks Spanish like he'd always been there. And the kid speaks English and obviously speaks French. And that is professionalism. Because if you're professional and you have billions of people following you, you have to bother learning English. Because it's well known, English is the language is most understandable. It's the language that most people understand in the world, yeah? So you have to do it. So that was a bit... When he speaks, I find him very biased and he doesn't give very much away. It's very, probably, I don't know, maybe he's the best person on the planet. I'm just saying, he has been so private. And even on the pitch, it's very... I don't know, very cold. My feeling is that he's very cold. But the reason I think is because he to do what he does, because Messi has certain characteristics of him out of this world, Messi. The ability to scan the pitch and to understand distances of players and situations are absolutely out of this world. His perception of timing and space and the ability to move his feet. His nervous system is something absolutely out of this world. I do see when people say, oh my God, there's an alien, I do understand where they came from, because he has some characteristic like that. He is absolutely special. I'm not saying that. But I do believe that based on his abilities, and people would hate on me, but I think he's a bit of an underachiever. I think he underachieved a little bit. Guys, I think I need to cut it short because, yeah, I think I do. Anyway, guys, I think 15 votes is cool, right? However, Maradona just, I think I said quite a bit, I spoke for 35 minutes, so
I must have said something. I hope I get some comments, more likes, a couple of subscribers. It would be good. It's nice. This is cool. It's 10 o'clock. Really, I want to eat something. I'm tired. I've been building, cleaning. I, I still have to take a shower. And thank you for the likes. Thank you for everything. Oh yeah. And my name is Vincenzo Persone. And God bless you.